let's see. What are your intentions? Allie, focusing on my health and weight loss journey, growing my business, amazing. And I am going to help you do that, Allie. Allie is a one-on-one client. I'm super excited to work with you. Jack Curry, owning my business and moving out of my area. Jack, what's your business? My name is Jack, by the way. Full name Jacqueline, but it's too formal. Steph, keep on my journey to become a healer, 100%, making a business out of it, even if it's just a side hustle. Watch how you talk about it, Steph. Do you want it to be a full-time thing? Only speak of it in that way. Take side hustle out of it if that's not what you really want. Courtney, starting a greenhouse for my community, seed to plate. How cool is that? I actually started my career as an integrative nutritionist. I have my master's in nutrition and dietetics. So for my master's, I had to do a lot of community work. So that's cool. All right, guys, but let's get into it. Welcome everyone who's new. Welcome back everyone who is returning. My name is Jack. And today I decided that I want to do messages from your future self. Okay, not your higher self, your future self. Okay, I feel like a lot of you here have a lot of ideas. You're making a lot of big changes. You're going through a lot of personal growth. And I feel like whenever you go through a lot of personal growth, there's a lot of crossroads. There's a lot of changes and challenges that happen. So I want to connect with a future timeline so your future self can reassure you and give you some advice and direction. Okay? Does that sound good to you guys? Let me know in the comments. By the way, regardless of where you're seeing this, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube, the message is timeless. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you are watching this on TikTok, we do have a 50K like goal every single day, so tap the screen to like the live. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I am so grateful to everyone who's watching for supporting my channel and for allowing me to support your healing journey. Okay, awesome, perfect. All right, so as I said, I'm big on interaction, so comment ready if you are ready for the reading. Jackie, yep, I just said I am connecting with the collective's future self. Yes. All right, let's do it. Woo! All right, let's timeline hop, guys. Okay. Ooh. Hold my hair in place. So much of it. Oh. Guys, my hair is like ridiculous today. I put it in braids yesterday and it lost the wave a little bit, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. All right. God's first universe, divine creator of all things. Only for our highest good, bringing harm to none. What are the messages from our future self? Future self. I'm hearing relax, everything is okay. You're making it a bigger deal than it needs to be. You need more time to gain perspective. You don't have all the details yet, all the information yet. That's just me channeling at first. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so let's see. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for this reading. Messages from your future self. The Hierophant. You are learning a lot of lessons right now. Soul lesson. Could have something to do with a Taurus. Okay. You're breaking tradition right now, and that takes time. The Hierophant, like I said, is Taurus energy, so I feel like and this normally isn't the Hierophant message, but I'm just going to go with what your future selves are telling me. You're really paying attention to where you're being guided. Like, you're paying attention to the signs in your environment, right? look at this, Hanged Man. Didn't I say you're changing your perspective, or you need to change your perspective? It's the fucking Hanged Man, dude. Suspension, needing to have a different point of view. There you go. I feel like you're getting a lot of physical, tangible signs in your conscious reality regarding the direction of your life, where you're meant to go. And I'm almost feeling like your future self took initiative and is sending you like positive energy right now. So in Reiki, you can do this. I'm not saying you're a Reiki practitioner in the future. Maybe you are. I don't know. Only if it resonates for you, right? But I feel like the future you is like, oh man, I went through a really rough time like back then, and I'm just going to send like clarity, love, positivity, just to help myself get through this. You can do that, by the way. You can do that with other people as well if you'd like to send positive energy. But I also feel like, too, your future self is saying, pay attention to the signs, the physical signs. Also, again, this is collective, so only take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? You're meant to teach, you're meant to coach, you're meant to mentor, okay? You have a gift of delivering advice, guidance. Now, the Hierophant can represent as above, so below. I feel like you're a really strong channeler, okay? When I say channeler, I mean you just like clear cognizance, clear knowing, okay? So it's almost like you know just what to say to people to like help them through certain things, or you have knowledge that like you don't know where it came from, but you just know stuff, okay? Let me know if this resonates for you. This could also be a message about your marriage, the Hierophant, or your future self saying you will get married. Stop fucking worrying about it, okay? But you got to apply the message where it resonates, all right? Now, what's crossing you? King of Cups. You're relying too much on external validation from other people. The decision that you have to make. Now, with the King of Cups, it could be regarding a masculine energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a Taurus, Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy there. A move, whether it's a physical move to a different location, maybe travel, maybe moving on to another job, moving on to like a new phase of life. You got to take it as it resonates. It has something to do with an emotional attachment to something. Okay, what's crossing you is you're having difficulty removing emotional attachment to physical things or a person. Okay, that's what's crossing you. So I'll give you an example. So for me, 111 in the live, confirmation. I'm having difficulty detaching from the outcome of my dad coming to my wedding. My dad is more than likely not coming to my wedding because he's like standing firm with his wife, my biological mother. I don't even like to call her my mother, honestly. It just makes me gag. Anyway, because she's super manipulative, and like now like he's like, I have to stand firm with my wife and blah blah blah, because she's not invited. She actually uninvited herself because I didn't answer an email and let her plan my bridal shower. So she hijacked my wedding dress, took it from me, and uninvited herself for my wedding, and I had to get a whole new dress. It's like a whole debacle, you guys. I'm not going to go through the whole story. 1, 2, 3 in the live. But after everything she did to me, he's still like, that's my wife, blah, blah, blah. And what pisses me off is that he's a hypocrite, because the last like decade of my life, he's like, I'm not happy, I'm gonna divorce her, she's fucking crazy, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Yeah, she's a narcissist. So now all of a sudden you're standing firm with your wife? Okay, that's bullshit. And the only reason being, or one of the reasons, is just so he doesn't have to hear her crap. Like, if he comes to my wedding without her, he's going to have to hear it from her, like when he goes home to New Jersey. I'm in North Carolina. But I'm your kid, dude. So anyway, that's what I mean. Like, having difficulty separating. Like, this is a big lesson. Big lesson. I'm not married yet, so like the whole standing firm with your spouse, like I get that, but not when they're a fucking asshole. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous to me. You guys can let me know your opinion. But that's what I mean though. It's like detaching from someone or something that has a lot of emotional value, but it's just not good for you. It's like a cancer almost. Yeah, aren't you like supposed to prioritize your kids over your spouse? Like, I don't know. I don't know how that works, honestly. But anyway, I just feel like you guys are having to make a big life change, and like the decision is difficult, and maybe you're asking other people their opinion, but it's like only you can make this choice. Only you can make this choice. Anyway, let's see what your future self is telling you to focus on. The Star. Shining your light, your healing. The Emperor. So we have Aries and Aquarius energy. Focus on your purpose. Focus on what you came here to do. Focus on your own healing journey, finding balance, okay? I feel like a lot of you are adding more structure into like your health and wellness routine, your exercise routine. Maybe you're focused on healing the body. It's like you went through a tower moment, maybe like with your physical health, maybe in a relationship, a job, and you're like, you know what? Like I need to approach this in a completely different way. That's more in alignment with me, not in alignment with like the masses. Okay. Like just because you see a bunch of reviews on something, and it doesn't mean that like those reviews translate to what's good for you. That's just an example. Okay. It's like focus on watering your garden. Watering yourself. Now, a lot of you who have been watching me for a while, the Star card represents, it's my card of the healer, okay? What are your gifts? How can you shine your light, right? You came here to be different. You came here to be unique. How can you share your healing journey? Because it's meant to help other people. Let's see what's going on in the recent past that your future self wants to call out. 3 of Pentacles. You've been working really hard. Hey Tabitha, good morning. 3 of Pentacles. The past investments are worth it. Your education was worth it. The therapy was worth it. You could have also recently gotten recognized for something, or you've recently seen like results or recognition from like in your career, maybe in a relationship. It's something you've built, possibly with a team. Okay, it could be like passing, like getting a certification, a degree, or something along those lines. I'm also getting the message of like a need to acknowledge your past accomplishments. I just feel like you showcased something. Now, it's showcasing something you achieved, or it's like reaching a milestone, like whether it's in your career, your finances, like your personal life. But let me know how that resonates for you guys. It's just the time, the energy, the money you've invested in yourself, your healing journey, it's showing results. Like recognize that. All right. So let's see what your strength is, what your future self wants you to know about what your strength, your greatest strength. Okay, it's way too many. How is this resonating for you guys? 3 cards keep coming out. So the number 3 could be relevant. The number 3, the 3rd of a month, or March. Ten of Cups. Three of Wands. Your strength is that you see the good in everyone. You see the good in everyone. Also, you feel like home. Your energy feels like home. So I feel like, especially if anyone is like moving like to a new house, a new residence, maybe a new place of work, maybe you're moving out of a relationship dynamic. Now, the relationship could be romantic, friend, family, coworker, I don't care. But it's like always seeing the potential in someone, but you can create a sense of home anywhere you go. There's just something about your energy. I wouldn't be surprised if you were an empath. Okay? You also have this really innate ability to create community and family. Okay? Now, I don't mean blood-related family. I mean, you have this really beautiful talent of bringing people together. Now, and look, the Star and the Ten of Cups, this is community, okay? And then family. You guys know you don't need to be blood-related to feel like soul family, correct? To create a sense of community. So you have a healing ability to create community and family wherever you go. Maybe you're meant to work with families or kids or mothers, I'm hearing. Doesn't have to be though, but you help people feel connected and find emotional healing. And that's a beautiful gift because everyone's looking for connection right now, you guys. Everybody. Let's see. It's kind of like I'll ask my people who have been here watching me either for a while or on a consistent basis. Do you guys feel like this is a community here? Like me coming on TikTok live, doing readings, like shooting the shit with you, et cetera, et cetera. Do you feel like this is a community for you? And honest, obviously. Just be honest. How can I be so accurate? Because I'm psychic. Just to be a little funny. Because I'm psychic. Good. Excellent. Okay. So that's my point. Like, you have this ability. We all have it. You have it just in your own unique way. Right? You can create community, but it might not be in the specific way that I do it. Like I create a community of self-acceptance, self-love, and being your most authentic self from a health and wellness perspective and a spiritual perspective, like helping you embrace your gifts. I forget the person's name in here. I think it was you, Courtney, who said you're creating like a community garden or something like that. That's another type of community. So let me know in the comments, what type of community do you feel called to create? Trust your intuition. Type the first thing that you feel that comes to you. Don't overthink it. Put it in the comments. Okay? That's another message coming through from your future self is trust that first inclination. Trust the first inclination. Okay, Allie, Healing Circles, Pranav, Love, Tiffany, Soul Family, Emotional Stability, Spiritual Community, Hispanic Community, that beautiful. A health nurse, cool. Women who've experienced loss, beautiful, Tabitha. So guys, be more specific. Tabitha, that was great. Be more specific, guys. Like when you say Hispanic community, what about the Hispanic community? How do you want to connect them? Is it through just their culture overall? Is it through food? Is it through music? Like what is it about the Hispanic community? Spiritual guidance by Caitlin. What about the spiritual community? Like I just said, and for me, helping people embrace their authenticity through developing and accepting their gifts and understanding their healing abilities. Okay. Tiffany Wong, Soul Family. What does that mean? Allie, healing circles. What types of healing circles? What people do you want to support? Bree Van's family. What does that mean? Jack Curry. What does that mean? You get me? Like, this is me helping you guys because we're in new moon energy, babe. Like, don't mess around. We got some strong manifestation energy. You have to be specific. Jay, beautiful, supporting single mothers and their children in doing what? Jack Curry, support for sports and mental blocks and college acceptance. Beautiful. Darren, family of ex-cons. How are you supporting them or helping them heal on their healing journeys? Tishi, help traumatic children. What trauma have they gone through? Well, how are you helping them? By telling my story. Kids, I want to help them see and feel more loved in general. Beautiful. So Brie, I'm hearing helping them feel seen, acknowledged, heard, all the senses. Beautiful. Okay. Do you guys get where I'm going? Are you finding this helpful? Comment helpful. You got to specify things. That's coming through from your future self as well. Empower women and men during their healing journey. Beautiful. Allie, what are you specifically trying to help them work through or heal? Is it self-love, self-worth, self-acceptance? We're going to talk more about that, you and I, one-on-one, but beautiful. Okay, excellent. So let's see what your future self wants you to know about your immediate future. Okay, let's see. You got it in the bag, babe. 6 of Wands, look, success, recognition, the world. So we now have Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo energy. The world, guys, you're going to reach your goal even more than you could imagine. This is a sense of completion, closing out karmic cycles, generational cycles, soul lessons. The world is a card of abundance and enjoying it, basking in it for a while. Being seen by the world, helping people across, like helping more people than you realize. Having more of an impact than you realize. Okay, I just feel like for some of you, you may move maybe to like an international, like another country. For others, I just feel like you're going to be really big on social media, especially with the star in the world. I feel like some of you too could be creating something tangible with that Hierophant and 3 of Pentacles energy, like a book, a guide, a podcast, something like that's tangible that spreads your message, your story. You're creating something that's very inclusive, I feel also. Like, what your future self wants you to know is that everything's going to come full circle, work in your favor. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now. I'm also hearing good things take time. So give yourself some grace. All right, so the next card is going to be the suggested approach to whatever you're focused on right now. Okay, so just in your mind, bring to the forefront what you're focused on right now or the big change or big decision you need to make, okay? Suggested approach. I feel like whatever you're doing is going to impact a large group of people as well. Anyway, Five of Swords, don't engage. Don't engage with them. Drop the ego. Drop the ego. Don't let the ego dictate your decisions. For some of you, I'm hearing it's not worth the investment. I feel like this is a person. It's not worth it to open your energy back up to this person, if that makes sense. All right, I'm just going to rattle off what I'm getting. Stop talking so negatively about yourself. I feel like you guys have like imposter syndrome, or like you're just mean to yourself mentally. A lot of negative self-talk. I'm also hearing do the shadow work. I'm also hearing write the letter, say the harsh things. There's something about you guys needing to, even though your words may hurt someone, you deserve to express how you feel. Okay? Like, don't keep it to yourself, because that's part of maybe like what's blocking some manifestations for you. Heart chakra focus. Five of Swords. I'm hearing let it go. So like if you're like holding, again, this goes back to the theme in the beginning. If you're all right, I'm going to show you guys. Look at this crow right here. See how this crow is hoarding the corn and not sharing it? If someone is holding on to something you want, and you have to apply this where it resonates, or if there's a situation where you're like wanting to control the outcome, you're going to get a better result if you let it go. So the example that my spirit guides are giving me, I told you guys earlier, like how my mom hijacked my wedding dress. Like she wouldn't give it to me because she's a narcissist and there was like a whole big situation behind it. So she kept it from me, right? So rather than me engaging with her and fighting and being like, give me my fucking dress and blah, 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 or like begging for it, I was like, okay, keep it. And I got a brand new dress. Now, did it hurt? 100% emotionally, it tore me up inside. However, it wasn't worth the fight. Does that make sense to you? Don't fight for something just because your ego is stepping into play here. Okay? I'm also hearing there's no risk without reward. Okay, so the Five of Swords isn't always a card of difficult separation. It's a card of taking a risk, putting yourself out there, even though you may get burned, potentially. Take the risk because you don't know what the reward's going to be unless you try. Five of Wands. I totally don't even know why I did that, but 5-5. We have 5-5-5, guys. Big changes. Your life is changing very quickly. Okay. Yeah, there's something you're like very dowdy, very like back and forth about taking a risk on. Take it. Also, please separate from anyone that brings bullshit into your life. Some petty shit, man. Five of Wands is petty AF. All right. For others, this could be like take a risk and like enter a competition. Put your hat in the ring. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, let's see what the overall guidance is from your future self. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Be selective where you invest your energy. Look at what you're eating. There's something about like adding more structure to your nutrition, some more structure to like your health and wellness routine. Hey, Steph, good morning. Some of you could be like eating as a form of like emotional support, but it's like unhealthy. because you're avoiding an issue in like a relationship. That's for some of you. Look where you're investing your energy, like what you're giving energy to, or the energy you're consuming. There's something about consumption here. Also, look at what is working. Okay, look at what is working in your life. Now, you have to apply this where it resonates, like in your career, in your relationship sector, in your spirituality, your personal life, finances. What is working? Put energy into that. Feed that. Okay? You guys, I've had so many I've had such bad ascension symptoms like in my gut. I've completely had to revamp how I eat. Okay, I can't eat big meals anymore. I have to eat super small meals. I can't tolerate alcohol anymore. Not that I was a big drinker in general, but like I just, even like 2 glasses of wine and I'm just like done. If I go out into public and I'm around like just random people, I can't tolerate the energy that much. Like I really have to put up really strong boundaries energetically. I've been sleeping more, like I've been sleeping longer at night, and then sometimes I feel like I need to nap. I've like had this huge urge to play my sound bowls constantly and to like sit in the grass. Like I just want to sit on the earth and chill. I've just gotten this urge to like slow down. So your future self is saying pay attention to what your body is telling you that works and what doesn't work. Okay? All right. So let's see what your future self wants to tell you about your hopes and fears. I'm also hearing invest in a passion. Something you just can't get enough of. Because you see here, there's like all these Venus flytraps. Maybe that could be relevant to you. You may want to look up the spiritual meaning of Venus flytrap. But you can see like these little Venus flytraps, they just like want to consume the steak. But I'm getting this energy of like, whatever you're really drawn to, consume more of that information. Learn about it. Okay? Dive into it. Okay? Anyway, hopes and fears. 6 of Wands. Your hope is that the path you want to take, or the path you're pursuing, will bring a lot of success, recognition, accomplishment. Your fear is that it won't, is that you'll fail. Fear of failure. That is very straightforward and to the point. And what is the outcome? 1, 2, 3 in the live, one step at a time. And guys, please keep tapping the screen to like the live. We got a 50K like goal, and we are so close. 9 of Swords. High Priestess. I'm going to pull a different card because I feel like this is, the message I'm getting from your future self is that your mind is really muddy with fear and anxiety and worry. Like the future outcome is really muddy because like your energy is like all like wrapped up in like fear. And it's blocking your intuition, High Priestess. So let's do this again. So anytime this happens in a reading, in case anyone likes to do readings on their own, whether it's tarot, oracle, pendulum, any form of divination, you can always call on an Archangel Michael or a deity you feel connected to. I'm big on Archangel Michael, so that's who I'm going to ask to come in. So Archangel Michael, I humbly ask that you block out all energies of fear, worry, anxiety. Please block out any and all negative energies, human and inhuman. May we only see the truth for our highest good, bringing harm to none. Future outcome. The devil. That's like... Okay, the Nine of Swords is literally like the the preview to the devil. I'm going to clarify the devil. That's Capricorn energy. There we go. Seven of Wands. Major arcanas are like big overarching themes and lessons, so I clarify those. So we're going to see. I love that the Seven of Wands came out afterwards because you're protected from the devil, protected from negativity, protected maybe from a Capricorn or someone you would perceive as a devil. You are not going back to them, to the old habit. You're no longer controlled by something that you would consider negative, obsessive, an addiction even. Like, you're not going back to that. I feel like there's like the devil inside of you, you know, because we all have like an angel and a devil side, right? I just feel like you're not going back to that mindset. You're not letting fear direct your actions. Seven of Swords. Yeah, look at this. Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Protected, moving on to calmer shores. You're moving on to a better situation. Something that is more in alignment for you. Okay. You moving on. So here's what I'm getting, because there's a lot of crazy energy here. Six of Swords. Your future self wants you to know that things are going to work out. Even though you went through like a lot of trials and tribulations, you went through a difficult separation in whatever sense that means to you, your spirit guides are with you, okay? I want to say like the devil's not going to get you. Now, again, that could mean like an abuser or someone you would consider a devil, a Capricorn. For some of you, it's quite literally you have a fear of like demons or negative energies attacking you, maybe at night. Let me know what aspect of that message resonates for you. Because with the Hierophant and the devil here, I feel like a lot of you guys have this like old conditioning from religion, or like from your parents, where like, oh my God, like if you do that stuff, like tarot and psychics and mediums and embracing like your spiritual gifts, your intuition and blah, 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 it's evil, it's bad, you're opening the door to the devil or blah, 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 whatever. Okay, and this resonates, so this makes a lot of sense because yesterday I have a group that I go to. I call it the Gifted Gathering. So it's a group of gifted people. It's like 20 of us. We're all psychics. Some of us are mediums, or have different healing abilities. And we just like hang out, shoot the shit. It's a potluck. But I was talking to one of the new people that came, and she's in her 60s. She had a stroke recently, but she's a very gifted empath, but she's really afraid to embrace her gifts because she's afraid that if she does, she's going to open the door to like evil things, bad things, right? So I feel like what your future self is telling you, you're protected. No matter what's happening in the world, you're protected. Like no one is going to steal like your position or steal what you have attained. Yeah, who struggles with this, guys? Let me know in the comments. What aspect of what I'm saying do you struggle with? Just let me know. Because it's a mind game, dude. Six of Swords. The swords represent the mind. So you're struggling with this mentally, and that's okay. All right? This is the Shadowland Tarot. if it's not like those beliefs, it's no one is gonna, this devil, whoever this is to you, does not have the power to take what they took in the past. I want to give you like an overarching message, because not everyone's gonna relate to like the opening the door to evil stuff thing. Okay. Like, you have a higher perspective now. Like, I feel like you are in a power position in the future where you're like, I saw you coming. I see who you are. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not letting you in my life. Okay. So the history is not going to repeat itself is what I'm feeling with that there. Okay. Now, this is a new deck that I don't use a lot. So what is this called? Sacred Earth Oracle. I feel like you've just been talking to me. I got into a huge fight with my ex yesterday over our kids. All right, so I'm going to pull from my Sacred Earth Oracle for a closing message. Let me know how this reading's resonating for you guys. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. I'm talking to my spirit guides, by the way. I do that so you guys, so I normalize talking to your spirit guides. My spirit guide, by the way, for the tarot, his name is Bart. His full name is Bartholomew, but I refuse to call him that because it's just too long of a name for me. So he has to deal with Bart. He really doesn't have a gender, but I just say he because Bartholomew to me is masculine name. If anyone is like really struggling and would like a future self reading, like a personal one where I do a Celtic cross, my guides and some of your guides are calling it out. If you guys would like one, it's not something I've ever offered, but if you would like one, comment Jack. I don't have an energy exchange yet in my head, so just I'm putting it out there. Because clearly I feel like a lot of you are thinking about it. Like, I wonder if she does this, like, for personal readings. Oh my God, so many of you. Tanisha, I literally need you. Zoe, okay. Okay. You guys, I just want you to know, like, these aren't going to be free readings, okay? Like, this happens sometimes where my spirit guides are like, they need this, so you need to do it. And I'm like, you fuckers. All right, so there would be a cost involved. All right, so again, comment Jack if you're willing to invest in a future self reading. If you're not, that's okay. This collective reading is fine. If this reading is all you needed, that's great. Perfect. Okay. Yes, Suri, I am taking clients for 2024, yes. Yeah, okay. All right, so everyone, I see everyone commenting, Jack, if you're ready to if you want to book a future self reading, because I can probably get them done like next week. Actually, you'll get them pretty fast. Zuri, yeah, Zuri. If you want to work with me one-on-one, I've already got. I think I've got one client spot left for January. I'm like booking out. So when do you want to make the investment? Because I'm booking fast. Anyway. Let's see what the message is. Comment ready if you guys are ready. Okay, Heather. So the reading's going to be posted on YouTube. So anyone who came in a little late, going to be on my YouTube channel, The Holistic Siren. Comment, y'all. Let's do it. Ooh, I got this card in my personal reading this morning. All right, so we have context, reaction. Put things into context before you react. That was very clear. I feel like, and then revision. Yeah, I feel like you guys are way too self-aware to react from the ego anymore. Do you have a podcast? I don't, but you're not the first person to ask me about that. I have so much going on, guys. I would love to start a podcast. I've always wanted to do like a daily like podcast, like with channeled messages. But it's like, it's a lot of work. All right, so here we go, guys. Anyway, I'm going to shut my mouth and finish this reading. So the card on the bottom deck we have is revision, all right? I feel like R's could be relevant, R's and C's. R's. All right, revision. Oh, by the way, there's a dragon in this image, in case anyone, a dragon and a dragonfly. I've been seeing dragonflies like fucking crazy, you guys. A dragon and dragonfly. There's also a lot of lotus flowers in this image too. So lotus, Venus flytrap was big, and then dragonfly and dragon. Oh look, another dragon. So that might be relevant for some of you. If it's not, that's okay. Not everything's going to hit. It's a collective reading. Okay, here we go. So this is the revision card. Your body remembers the trauma, the closeness, the love, the fear, and the exuberance of your full history, even when your mind doesn't. Bring a memory to the surface to align your current self with the knowledge stored in your body. Go deeper into a challenge to go beyond it. A study of the past will help you recognize and break a limiting cycle. I literally told you in the fucking tarot you were breaking cycles. Look at this. The world. Fucking told you. The memory of creation is stored within the ground you walk on. Still your mind, relax, close your eyes, and feel the timeless healing energy of our Mother Earth. There is one love, one breath, one dream, flowing and evolving through you and this beautiful planet. Touch her, think of her, feel her all around you, and know she is inside of your heart. Adversity quickens growth and adaptation and is followed by confidence, strength, and stability. Explore, collate, and learn from the patterns of the past. Acknowledge your creative capacity to flourish through challenge. This is the, my God, Sacred Earth Oracle. That was just the bottom of the deck, you guys. All right. Context. This gives me inner child vibes, just the image. All right, so context. Interpreting one piece of the puzzle in isolation leads to error. Avoid reading too much into something. Taking in the fuller picture will take time and effort, but it will bring the perspective required. Perspective. Did I not say change in perspective? Take your time. A flyaway comment or aside means nothing on its own. An overreaction or misunderstanding causes unnecessary fireworks. Truer meaning comes with broader context. There is no need to discriminate, separate, or label things as good or bad. We are one spirit, one life, one breath, living one eternal moment. Dividing life into categories brings suffering and creates imbalance. Ours is a never-ending story, full of new beginnings and adventures. Embrace it, live it, love it, be it, invent it, create it, believe it, dramatize it, write about it, meditate on it, breathe it, be healed and invigorated by it. Be joyful because of it. And above all, remember that you are it. Wow. And then last card is reaction. Clearly, like, the person in the card looks a little concerned and emotional. So let's see. This resonated a lot for me. Denial, numbness, or misplacement have compounded unresolved emotions. An emotional reaction may have knocked things off balance. Beneath the surface, things may have been off balance for some time. This gives me like when the revision and this, I feel like you guys are storing emotions in the body, and it's been there for so long that it's leading to like physical symptoms and inflammation. Okay. So I feel like if there's something you're suppressing or you're avoiding crying about or experiencing emotionally, do it, because I guarantee you'll feel that. I shouldn't say that. Let me not say guarantee. It may help you feel better physically and possibly alleviate those physical symptoms. Okay. Beneath the surface, things may have been off balance for some time. Uncomfortable emotions are powerful signals. Respond with compassion, careful consideration, and awareness. Limiting emotions restrict access to truth. The person who can only feel positive emotions does not recognize a villain, meaning they're naive. The person who only feels anger cannot accept love. Okay. Didn't I say, look, this goes back to the outcome, your future outcome. You will always have a higher vantage point, so no one can ever lure you into something where you lose, where something is stolen or taken from you. Like anyone who has ill intent, who's secretly a devil, okay, ill intentions, you see them coming. Okay, guys, don't listen to this like Jazz Camilla person. They're clearly a bot. There we go. Why does this all make so much sense? Again, because I'm psychic as fuck. I'm actually not kidding. Like I'm a really strong psychic medium, so that's why it's resonating for you guys. This is like, not that it's a joke, but psychic abilities are legit. They're real. Like that's why I don't get frustrated anymore, really. But you know, if anyone wants to tell me this is fake, like you can fuck off. Like I don't care. I've been doing this too long. And you guys have given me way too much confirmation over the years for me to not believe that it's true. So, anyway, here we go. I wasn't done reading this. Observe your emotions and consider what they are signaling. To a large extent, how you react and respond to life depends on how you perceive it to be. Step away for a while. Clarity requires balance and detachment. Did I not say you need to detach from something? Yes, I did, actually. Hierophant and the King of Cups. You guys need space for a while. If you guys can, like, I'm seeing some of you getting like an Airbnb, like by water for like a day or a weekend. Like some of you need to get away from other people for a while. Okay. No. Where'd it go? Okay. To a large extent, how you react and respond to life depends on how you perceive it to be. Step away for a while. Clarity requires balance and detachment. Let love be the catalyst for an enlightened outcome. Accepting your emotional self leads to being calm, composed, and blessed in every solution. The capacity to interpret our emotional reactions with awareness is a distinctly human trait. Not responding to your world is not possible. Expecting to manage, control, or deny innate reactions out of existence is like continuously turning up the heat and being surprised when the water boils. Meaning, you're going to explode if you don't let this stuff go. Amy Goad, you have not been talking to me on WhatsApp. No, that's a scammer. Anyway, that's what I've got for you guys. That's the reading.